Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Keith Blue Truscott Best and Fairest Awards for season 2020. And for all of those in the hub at the Sunshine Coast, welcome. This is really a night for the players and the whole group there to reflect and celebrate some significant achievements through season 2020. So whether you are anywhere in Australia or the world, from the Sunshine Coast, in Melbourne, Victoria, we welcome you to the 2020 awards. I'd like to welcome all members, supporters, special guests, players, partners, children, players' families, host families, and acknowledge the support, and a big shout out to all of you that are in the hub celebrating season 2020 and the individual awards. And also a special shout out to all those families who could not join their loved ones in the hub who stayed in Melbourne or otherwise around the country. I'd like to particularly acknowledge the Foundation heroes, our Coterians, Inner Sanctum, for their continued wonderful support through a difficult year in 2020. And also all of our past players, past coaches, the Demon Army, who must have been frustrated not being able to be behind the goals in 2028, and we certainly miss them through 2020. And thank all of our volunteers, starting with our board, of course, who I'll come back to. So once again, acknowledge all of you joining us from the Sunshine Hub and from whatever streaming platforms you are around the country, and a particular welcome to all of our members. I'd like to acknowledge all of our commercial partners, and in particular to Zurich and Jaguar, who have extended their partnership. Again, we look forward to sustaining our partnership and our shared vision of success into the future. And a special thank you to Gary Pert and George DeCrepin and the commercial team for the work that they've done through season 2020. A big welcome to all the players tonight and your families and those who are with you in the hub, and our players, men and women, around the country who are in Melbourne. To our players in the hub, it's really your night tonight. What a season, what a year 2020 has proven to be. I'd like to congratulate all of the award winners in advance, but just remind everyone, it's really about team success that we crave. And at the start of the year, achieving that success together is what we're all about. At the start of the year, our CEO Gary Pert, myself and the board stood in front of our members and laid out the club purpose and values and our vision. Our purpose of being proud to belong, and our club values of true trust, respect, unity and excellence. And of course, the vision included playing finals every year for the next 4 years and delivering in our AFLW program, men's program, at least one premiership in that time frame. And we don't shy away, from that vision and those goals. And to start off, I just want to acknowledge our AFLW team who made their first finals appearance in March this year. Great comeback against the Giants, which put them into a preliminary final. Unfortunately, the season, due to COVID-19, was called off. To Daisy Pearce and the whole team, mixed in here, the coaches that achieved, finals this year and a win, well done. Obviously, to our men's team, it's been a really challenging year for our players, coaches, our fitness staff, doctors, physios. They've really packed their bags and travelled all over the country, from starting in Perth to Sydney, to Adelaide, a couple of games in Cairns, Brisbane, Gold Coast, and of course our Indigenous game, celebration game in Alice Springs with a great win against St Kilda. At the outset, we didn't set out what we achieved to set out, and I know we're all stinging. I'm certainly stinging in terms of to just fall short and finish ninth is not what we set out to achieve, and we'll be working tirelessly to deliver what we're capable of, which is far better than ninth in our view. So looking ahead, as I said, I wanted to make sure we celebrate the individual achievements of a number of players, and let's not forget the sacrifices and what the players have put into the game, and particularly this year, which has been, we've had to be agile. They haven't complained. They've got on with the job. It's been an incredibly challenging year. I think the coaches, Darren Burgess with the short turnarounds has done an unbelievable job in preparing our team for what's been a really challenging year. To the players, staff, coaches, it's been a very difficult year, and the human cost has been the hardest thing to deal with. I just reach out to thank all of the players, staff, coaches that have left or will leave the club. Thank you so much for your sacrifice, for putting your body on the line, for what you've put into our football club. We hope you form some lifelong friendships, and we hope the experience, really helps you in whatever you choose to do in the future. To my board, who have provided thousands of hours of support, from when we sort of went into crisis mode in March, we really had to step up, across the club, and to my vice chairs, for the guidance, stability, governance, and the work they've done, Vice Chairs Mahan Jeshidace and Kate Roffey, thank you so much. To David, Rob, John Trotter, Steve Morris, and David Shurin as well, thanks so much for your support and contribution, and to your families as well that have supported you volunteering so much time to this great club. To our CEO Gary Pert and our exec, it's been a challenging year. You got on the front foot, all of our leaders, and offered up significant pay cuts, and have really done more for less through 2020. So thank you for everything that you've done. I want to also acknowledge our relationship with the MCC. We go back to 1858. We're still the football section of the biggest sporting club in the world, in the MCC, and proud to be part of the MCC and proud to work on projects together. So the Santa Teresa project, delivering a real outcome in Santa Teresa with the MCG in the desert, is something everyone should be proud to belong to. And I just want to thank their president, Michael Happel, and Stuart Fox, CEO, for the work that they do together with us and for their continued support. And we look forward to working with them going forward. Enjoy the best and fairest. What I'd say to all of our people, our members, is I hope that there was plenty of entertainment, difficult times provided, through the year, and there's certainly some great wins and great highlights, and there was some really disappointing, frustrating losses, and I can feel the frustration at times. I've got frustrated at times, but I can assure you that when the dust settles, we'll be back tomorrow, driving our pursuit of excellence, driving our club values and our club purpose, being proud to belong, harder than ever. We're going to approach 2021 like there is no tomorrow, but for now, it's the players' night, it's the footy department. So from Josh, Goody, all the coaches and players, families in the hub, please celebrate the individual achievements tonight. Please reflect on the season, and then let's draw a line in the sand and focus on 2021. Please enjoy this evening. Thanks for everything you've done, and of course, go D's.